The captain. Kenny Boyer grew up dirt poor on a farm in Alba, Missouri, one of 14 kids. He was a good basketball and baseball player in high school, and the Cardinals signed him as a pitcher after a tryout at Sportsman's Park. He signed for $6,000 and gave half of it to his father to pay some bills. It turned out Kenny was a much better hitter than pitcher. After some time in the minors and 2 years in the Army, he made the majors with the Cardinals at age 24 in 1955. He played some outfield, but excelled at third base. He won 5 Gold Gloves, was the National League's MVP in 1964. Boyer was named team captain because of his leadership, outstanding play, and desire to win. Without question, his career highlight was the 1964 World Series, when he drove in all 4 runs in a 4-3 Cardinal win over the Yankees with his grand slam off Al Downing at Yankee Stadium.
Bases loaded, 1 out. There's a drive way back. It might be. It could be. It is a home run. Listen to the crowd. Kenny Boyer, a long-time due in this World Series, just became the 9th player to hit a grand slammer.
Ironically, his brother Clete was playing for the Yankees, also hit a home run in that series. After 11 seasons with the Cardinals, he played for 3 other teams, the Mets, White Sox, and Dodgers, then returned to St. Louis to manage the Cardinals. Kenny died of cancer in 1982 at age 51. The Cardinals retired his number 14. We finally remember the captain and honor him with induction into the St. Louis Sports Hall of Fame.
Yo, what's going on, sports car fans? Ray from Philly here. It is Saturday, April the 2nd, and welcome to another episode of the Call to the Hall. This here is episode number 9. I'm going to quickly go over of the first 8 episodes as to who I recognized or looked at a rookie card for a player who I think has a shot at the Hall of Fame, or I think should be in the Hall of Fame but probably won't. Those kind of players, especially for you vintage collectors out there, who I think you should be taking a little bit closer look at. Like some modern collectors speculate who can get in the Hall of Fame, say a Trout or an Arenado, that kind of thing. Well, for vintage collectors, this is what I would kind of like to say, to have you look at and see that, you know, some of these guys deserve a second or third look, because compared up to other guys that are in the Hall of Fame, they should be in as well, or at least get another consideration. And in episode 1, I showed the 58 Topps Vada Pinson rookie, someone who I think's got a shot to get in. And then episode 2, I showed the 69 Topps Al Oliver rookie. Episode 3, the 69 Topps Greg Nettles rookie. In 4, I showed the 70 Topps Darrell Evans rookie. 5, I showed the 92 Bowman Carlos Delgado rookie, who I think's got a good shot to get in. And 6, I showed the Topps traded, I think 93 of Jim Edmonds. 50-50, I think he'll get in. And then on last episode, let's see. Oh, and then in the 7th, in episode number 7, I showed the 71 Topps Bobby Grich rookie, who I think is gaining a lot of traction and will eventually get in one of the errors committees. And in the last episode, I showed the 94 Topps traded of Paul Konerko, who I'm not sure if he's going to get in. I think he has a good shot. We'll see. But this is episode number 9, and I'm stoked to add this player because this guy has been gaining a lot of traction in the last several years, and I do think that he's going to get in. Now, this player was on the BBWA ballot for all 15 years, back when it was 15 years that you were beyond the ballot. Now it's 10. He was on for all 15 years, which history has shown when a player can stay on the ballot for all of the years that they're eligible for, that when they move over to the Veterans Committee, they have a much better chance because it just looks better on their resume. I mean, there's guys that were only on the BBWA ballot 1 year, and then they got on the Veterans Committee, like a Ted Simmons, and in the second or third try on the Veterans Committee, they got in. So a player that is on all 10 years, 15 years on the BBWA ballot has a really, really good, exceptionally good shot. And this one I'm really stoked. I got the 55 tops Ken Boyer rookie in a PSA 6, and that looks just awesome. Now, if he does get in, he would be in the exclusive club for that 55 tops of Sandy Koufax rookie, Roberto Clemente rookie, Harmon Killebrew rookie, and then there would be the Ken Boyer. This I got from an auction site called the Collector Connection. I highly recommend you check out that site. There's the back of it. Just looks fantastic. Really stoked to add this card. We're going to, of course, go through all his career numbers and his Hall of Fame monitor and comparison to another third baseman that's in the Hall of Fame. But right now, I'm just going to give you guys a closer look at the 55 tops, who I think future Hall of Famer Ken Boyer. Okay, and we're back. And just look at this card. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful card. Almost perfectly centered. Big fan of the 55 tops. Just love the logo at the top left. It's in the new holder. The back is squeaky clean as well. Kenton Lloyd Boyer. Love the cartoons, graphics in the back. Just really brings out the card. Really, really excited to add this. Again, these are for, my vintage collector friends out there that are always trying to get the head start on players that they think could get in the Hall of Fame. And this is a guy that I really, of the 9 episodes, this is my 9th Call to the Hall episode. This one I'm really, really high on, and he's been gaining a lot of traction in the Golden Days Committee. And we're going to go over that in a minute. But again, I just wanted to show a nice closer look, crispy, clean. And this wasn't really that cheap, but it wasn't extremely expensive neither. So these are, again, players that I'm trying to give guys a head start, vintage collectors, of trying to find a player who, has a shot at the Hall of Fame before they go up in value. And this is definitely one of them. So that's the 55 tops of Ken Boyer, 1964 National League MVP. So now we're going to get a closer look at his career statistics and do some comparisons with another third baseman Hall of Famer. So hold on.
All right, so we're back. So here's some, I go to my favorite site for stats is Baseball Reference. And as you can see here, let me actually go back to before the comparison, just go over Kenny Boyer's career numbers. He's an 11-time All-Star. Let me repeat that. He's an 11-time All-Star. I thought that the guy that held the record for most All-Star appearances that's not in the Hall of Fame is Steve Garvey, who has 10, and I forgot about that Boyer has 11. So 11-time All-Star. He's a 5-time Gold Glove Award winner and an MVP in 1964. 2,143 career hits, 282 home runs, 287 batting average, 1,104 runs scored, 1,141 RBIs, 116 OPS plus. You go down here, and like I said, it shows that he was on the BBWA Hall of Fame voting ballot all 15 years of eligibility from 1975 to 1994. So that's good on his resume. Players that he's comparable to, of all the 10 guys that they post here, one of them's a Hall of Famer, and that's Ron Santo. So I figure, well, he's a Hall of Famer and he's also a third baseman. Let's do the comparison between Ken Boyer and Ron Santo. And you can do that somewhere along right here. Type in Ron Santo's name. Comes up, hit compare. And there you have it. So as far as, let's go, runs scored, almost identical, 1104 for Boyer, 1138 for Santo. Hits, very, very close, 2143 for Boyer, 2254 for Santo. Doubles, Santo has a little bit more of an edge, 318, 365 for Santo. Home runs, 282 for Boyer, 342 for Santo. RBIs, Boyer 1141, Santo 1131. Santo has a lot more stolen bases, 105 to 35. A better career batting average, 288 to 277. But they're very, very comparable, very, very close in statistics. Not to mention, I don't think Ron Santo won an MVP, whereas Ken Boyer did. Boyer had that magical year in 1964 when the Cardinals won the World Series. If you go back here to his regular statistics, and he just racked up that year and had led the league in RBIs, had 24 home runs with a 295 average, and won the MVP. Quick look at another website that I like to use here is called Hall of Stats, which I recommend you guys do so and check this site out. It's very, very cool site. It shows the upcoming elections for each ballot and for each committee. And in this Golden Age era committee, it shows these two, see the red boxes on the right. It'll give you an idea of what they feel who has the strongest of that committee, of that era. And if you go to the Golden Days era ballot right now, the guys that are top three of all the players listed on the Golden era's ballot is number 1, Ken Boyer. Number 2, Dick Allen, who everybody feels should be in the Hall of Fame. I'm not just saying that because I'm a Phillies fan. And Jimmy Wynn. Other guys that have a pretty good shot down the line is Willie Davis, Billy Pierce, maybe Bill Freehan. I do think that Vada Pinson is going to get in eventually, even though he's got 2 red marks here. What that means is that HOS is Hall of Stats and HOM is the Hall of Merit. It's something that this site does on their own grading system, but it's a very, very good site to use to try and predict, or try and at least get an edge on buying vintage rookie cards of players that you think could get in the Hall of Fame. And this, by no means, I think this has definitely got a player that should seriously be looked at. All right, so there you have it, another close look. I recommend to get this card for you vintage collectors out there. The 55 Topps Ken Boyer rookie. This is a PSA 6. Beautiful looking card. All right, guys, there you have it. I appreciate all your likes and comments. Stay tuned for more PSA graded baseball cards. And don't forget, like I always say, have fun with it. Take care. See you real soon. Bye-bye.